Hi everybody, my name is Shelby and I am Makeup with Shelbs. To launch my YouTube channel, I am going to start by showing you guys just like an everyday all over look that is good for work, for school, for everyday life. Jam into some demi and we're gonna jump right in and get started. The first thing that I do when I start my makeup is make sure that I've washed my face and also moisturized my face, which I've already done. Just got out of the shower. Also that my hands are clean because you're gonna be using your hands a lot and you don't want your hands to be gross touching your face. That will help with, clogged pores and acne and all that good stuff. I'm starting with Clinique Acne Solutions, and I'm going to be combining it with Clinique Beyond Perfecting as concealer to cover up some of my blemishes. So you have some here and here. I have some scarring from adult acne, which, we all know and love. I'm going to take a concealer brush, which is a flat brush, and I'm going to start with a lighter color, starting just gently touching some of the blemishes that I have. It's like an artist, you're just painting over some of the imperfections. But we all know that imperfection is beauty when it's all said and done anyway. Just taking this, and I want to make sure that it's important that I say that I'm going really gently on my skin, not pressing really hard or pushing really hard, just kind of gentle upward motions. I'm going to even take it down into my neck a little bit, and I'm going to start blending in that darker color as well, the Clinique Beyond Perfecting. I'm just going to start going over it with a little bit of the darker color here. Moving up. Kind of even out my eyebrows a little bit. So I should tell you guys too, while we're just covering up pimples and all that good stuff, I am using just natural lighting in my bedroom. I have my blinds open in my window and just using natural lighting. I'm not using a ring light or any fancy camera lighting or anything like that. I'm going to take the last two colors that I have here and just kind of like mix them together. Start going underneath of my eyes as an under eye concealer. I'm going to make a little stripe down my nose just to kind of start getting things in the same color. Oh wow, it's really like you're in my apartment with me. So I live by some train tracks and a train just went by. I'm also going to take the last little bits of concealer that I have and mark it around my lips. I'm going to be putting lipstick on. So I want to make sure that I kind of give myself an outline. And go from there. Okay. The cover up concealer part of your life does not need to be perfect in any way, shape, or form. It's just kind of like the base for what you're going to be doing later. So you can see I got all of the redness away. I do have rosacea on my cheeks, which I'll get with foundation. Just who I am as a person, just rosy cheeks. Next, I'm going to take my Clinique Super Balanced Makeup Foundation, and I'm going to give it a good shake and put a dot of foundation back on my hand where I was working before. One of my friends on Instagram asked me, like, how do you get a good foundation? How do you know what color to even use? What I did was I went to Sephora, and they have this really cool contraption. I'm going to use like this as a prop, and they do like a couple little spots. They just like boop it on your face, and then they tell you what foundation color you need to use, blush colors that look good, lipstick colors that look good, all of that with your skin. That's how I picked my foundation color out. It was really, really easy. It was really fast. Like, people at Sephora are nice. So if you just go into Sephora, say, can you do the skin test or the skin scan to tell me what colors I should use? It'll take no time at all. Actually, I'm going to be using a sponge today to apply my foundation. So I like to use different sides every day. So I've like used all these sides. So I'm going to use this non-used side. And I'm going to just blot the brush in here, or the sponge rather, and just start dabbing it gently around my face. You want to make sure that everything that you do is in an upward motion. You never want to pull your skin down or drag your skin down. Ladies and gents and everything in between, we need to start our makeup and beauty routines for anti-aging in our 20s, and that's where I'm at in my life. We want to make sure that we're taking really good care of our skin and our face, especially when applying makeup. Like, makeup is really fun, so we want to do it really well, but we also don't want to damage our face or hurt our face while we're at it. Just taking my beautiful foundation, going all around, taking it down into my neck and blending around. It always bothered me a lot when I say in high school, because it's just like a memory that I have, when girls from high school would have the like foundation line, and you could see like their different colors around their neck area and around their hairline. It's like, blend it, girl. Blend that shit. I'm just going to take it down around here, blending down until I kind of get everything in a one color area. Taking it all around my hairline, going over my eyelids a little bit. All that beautifulness. Look at that. Got all that redness taken care of. Ugh, it looks so good. And I do want to point out, too, that, like, I'm not the type of makeup person that feels like you need to do everything, like, picture perfect. I know some makeup people are, and that's awesome. Do your thing. I'm a person that likes to have a little bit of, like, my natural self still showing. Like, you can still see that I have some blemishes and things. Like, my eyebrows are never going to be perfect. No one's are. And my skin doesn't look like a porcelain doll because I don't want it to. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush now and move on to powder. So this is a powder brush, and I got this set of brushes. It came with like 12 different brushes at TJ Maxx for $10 or $12, $15 at the absolute most. And they're some of my most favorite brushes that I've gotten. I'm using a foundation powder, so it's going to have a little bit more coverage than like a loose powder would. I'm going to take my fluffy brush and go to town all around my face with powder. Again, when you're using a brush or a sponge or anything, tread lightly. Don't be mean to your face. Love your face. I'm going around my nose, bringing it up my hairline, down into my neck, blending all around, getting my eyebrows back under control, touching up my nose, under eyes, over my lips, down, and blending it all in there. So we have a nice, clean, pimple-covered foundation and powdered face. Now to move on to my favorite part. I'm so excited. Favorite part is eyes and lips. That's like my specialty. Please, everyone, use an eyeshadow primer. I don't care what eyeshadow primer that you use. The one that I'm using currently right now is Too Faced 24 Hour. It's called Shadow Insurance. I really, really like it, but my preference is Urban Decay's eyeshadow primer because it has a little bit of sparkle in it too. This one is just a matte, it doesn't really have much of a color. So take the tiniest bit on your middle finger and pat it onto your lid. Very, very, very gentle. Your eyes are really, really sensitive, and then just kind of swoop it up, get it into the creases, into the corners. While I'm talking about eyes, I have another little dot. You maybe will notice, or maybe not at all, I notice it more than other people do, is that my eyes do not look the same. I've had several eye surgeries because the muscles in my eyelids on my left eye here were a lot longer than the right side. So I had eye surgeries when I was 4 years old, and then again when I was 14 years old. So the lids on my eyes look slightly different. So I really have to cater my eye makeup. I also have a pretty intense scar that you can see on my left eyelid. And I really started wearing makeup because I was self-conscious about the way that my eyes looked. And I wanted to play up the features that I really liked about myself because I have big eyes and I have blue eyes. And I wanted to kind of like learn how to love myself even amongst like not looking like picture perfect and symmetric on my face, and also just because I deserve to love myself despite any imperfections and impurities, and I should deserve to love those. I'm going to actually take a tiny bit of foundation too and dab it here and just kind of go around my eyebrows too. I just have a little bit of foundation left, so just going to blend that in there. Nothing too intense. It's not, changing the color of anything. Great. So I'm going to let the eyeshadow primer, normally, honestly, what I do is I do my face, do my eyeshadow primer, I make my bed and get dressed, and then do my eyes as like my morning routine because it gives it a few minutes to kind of set up. But instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on and add some highlighter. I am using the amazing Colourpop Winging It Highlighting Cheek Duo. So I'm going to use both of these colors in here. So I'm going to open this baby up and show you. It's so beautiful. I just got it the other day, so I was really excited. I'm using a highlighting brush. So usually it's a little bit smaller than the powder brush. Powder brush, slightly bigger, powder, highlighter, powder, highlight, powder, highlight. Okay, you get it. You're smart people. I'm going to take my highlighting brush and blend it into the highlighting here. And you want to highlight around your cheek, so you can kind of like feel where your cheekbones are. You want to highlight up around your cheekbones, and then in an upward motion, really just above each eyebrow, so up and up. I also like to take highlighter on your Cupid's bow, which if you don't know what that is, it's this little lump bow area right here above your lip. I take it on my chin, I maybe put it on my nose a little bit, and then if I'm wearing like a v-neck or a low-cut shirt, I'll highlight around here too, just for fun. Just for funsies. Here we go here, highlighting here, and then I'm going to swirl it in again and go in like a circular motion. Circular motion, and then just kind of go in like a little half moon rainbow-ish here. I'm going to take it, highlight here, all the way down. And then I'm going to take this really like bold, beautiful purple color and just kind of lightly go over it. And you can see like the colors look really, really bold in the packaging, but when you see it up close, it's just enough little pizzazz. It's really fun. So I'm going to just touch that on my chin and take it down, give my body a little bit of shine. So that's kind of fun. Big fan of highlighter. Highlighting is so fun. I never used to do it, and I'm a big fan now. So Colourpop Winging It highlighting brush. Moving on to eyes. So what I'm going to show you guys today, one of my friends, Kathleen, which shout out to Kathleen for this recommendation, just wanted to I just need like a good neutral eye, Shelby. Just tell me like what I'm going to wear to work, what I'm going to wear to school. So Kathleen, this is for you. And everyone else, please give me recommendations. What do you want to see? What do you want to have me show you? Some of the other lady friends that have told me, teach me how to put on false eyelashes. Can definitely do that. My roommate's going to help me because she is a false eyelash pro. And the second thing was picking out the foundation, which was my recommendation of heading into Sephora. So Colourpop Take Me Home palette. We have all these wonderful colors, and I love this too because you get a little mirror in it. I'm going to start by using an angled blending brush as part of my little kit here, and I'm gonna go with this middle brown color, and I'm gonna do it in, I call this like a rainbow shape again. Everything's rainbows and unicorns around the crease of my eyelid here. So I'm just gonna take it, and I think a lot of people get nervous when they're doing their eyes because they're like, oh, like I don't want it to be too dark, I don't want it to be too bold. Trust me when I say that the color of your eyeshadow or the color of your lipstick is not going to ever impact anyone else besides yourself. You are going to love yourself and make yourself feel beautiful. And wear the colors and wear the things that you like. Don't worry about other people. If you're like, oh, might be too bold for work, wear it anyway. You're going to feel really beautiful no matter what. So I got a little U shape. It is not perfect, once again, because no human is perfect. Imperfection is literally fake. And I'm going to just kind of blend it a little bit so it's a little higher. And then I'm going to take this little bit of a lighter color here that has a little bit of shimmer to it, and just go right in that middle part that I've left open just for that little touch of sparkles. You can see a little bit of light there. I saw Demi Lovato in concert and it changed my life. Go listen to Demi Lovato. She'll make you feel great. Great, so I have a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of color. And really the last thing I'm gonna do for this like very neutral, easy eye color is take my pinky finger in the darker color here, just kind of like pat it, swirl it in, and touch the corner of my eye a little bit. Pat it in here, touch the corner. And then I'm going to go back to my blending brush and just in little circles, just make sure everything kind of evens itself out here. I also am not a person that wears fake eyelashes, so I'm not doing the fake eyelashes today. I just roll with my natural eyelashes because way easier that way. I'm a teacher, so when I'm getting ready in the morning, I need something that's going to be a quick routine. Last thing I'm going to do is going to take this kind of like medium light color here on my middle finger and just touch right underneath of my eyebrow. Just highlight around the eyebrow just a tiny bit. Touch, touch, touch. Blend, and then finally right here in the corners. Awesome. And the last thing we're going to do, I'm not actually going to use any eyeliner at all today. I'm going to take a shadow brush, part of my same little kit from TJ Maxx. I'm going to take it on the darker color. Just literally, I just patted it in there, and I'm going to sweep it underneath of my eye. Use my pinky finger to kind of clean it up a little bit. You see, it just gives you just a tiny bit of color underneath of your eye. Not so much that it's obnoxious or too dark or anything like that. Once again, this is just an everyday look. Nothing drama, nothing, too crazy. I'm just touching up the dark color in the corner here. Touching it up here. And great. That's it. Now on to mascara. Y'all wash your brushes, right? You have some sort of system of washing your makeup brushes. I just thought of this. Please, for the love of God, wash your makeup brushes once a week. I have this little thing from Sephora that I can show you next time. It's like a little swirly thing. You swirl your brushes, clean them, wash them with hot water, disinfect them, clean them. It's gross otherwise. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes because that's fun. Some people get so scared by an eyelash curler. Please don't be scared. Just gonna amplify those lashes. And on to mascara. This is my all-time favorite right now. It is Benefit Bad Gal Bang, and it's incredible. Wait till you see what my lashes are gonna look like after this. I'm using my little compact mirror here. When you're opening mascara, you never want to do it in like a pushing motion. You want to roll the brush around like this, gently pull it out, and use it from there. I start with the bottom lashes. I go in a side-to-side motion and pull down. Side to side and pull down. Side to side, pull down. Side to side motion here, pull down. And so we got the bottom. Look how long they look. Ooh. Should I just leave it like this? I'm good, right? Yeah, okay. Onto the top lashes. You want to start at the root of the lashes. Jiggle that brush side to side, pull straight up. That was just once. Look at that. That's just one time right there. Jiggle that brush, pull up. Also, if you're like, Shelby, there's like 5,000 products in here. I don't even remember what I just saw. I will post all of the products that I just used in the comments. So that way you guys can find them and look at them. So we got some nice lashes on that eye. I can only wiggle both of my eyebrows at once. I can't do one or the other. Got ready for the next. Start at the root, jiggle and go up. I think my roommate's direct quote for the false lashes was, "I can put them on while driving," which I would not actually like to see her do, but I loved that quote. We'll do false lashes sometimes. They're fun. I'm just kind of going back and forth, making sure that they all look even. Look at those lashes. It's the best. Bad Gal Bang Benefit Mascara. You can get it anywhere. Sephora, the Macy's counter. The other thing that I think is really important to say is that I'm not using any products or anything that any gal or guy can go to CVS or Walgreens or Sephora, Ulta, any makeup store and go get for themselves. I'm not the type of person who likes to break the bank doing anything. Once again, I'm a teacher, so it's not like I'm out here balling on any sort of high income. The last thing I'm going to do is put on a lip. Now, if you're not a lipstick person, your look is done. Please put on lip gloss or some sort of chapstick or something. But if you're like, Shelby, I've been dying this entire time to see lipstick, I'm using a Colourpop Lippie stick, and the name of it is called Little Tings. It's a cream lipstick, or creme, if you want to be bougie with it. When you do a lipstick, so I already kind of gave myself a natural line with the concealer earlier. So you want to make sure, I'm actually going to get my compact mirror back out here so I can be more precise. Start in the bottom lip, start right in the middle, and go out, out. And give yourself a little blot so that way you can start transferring it up. Start right under that Cupid's bow and go down and down. My friend Angela calls me the lipstick wizard, which I think is funny. I can put lipstick on without a mirror. That's how much practice I've had. It's sick. You want to make sure that you're getting the creases too. Slightly open your mouth. Go down. Give it a good blot. So you see it's a nice, really like soft pink color. I'll swatch it on my hand so you can see it a little bit better here. It's gorgeous. You get to see my little peace sign too. So there is my everyday, going to school, going to work, going to the grocery store, whatever you're doing in your everyday life. Before I go, please buy this. It is a finishing spray. It's a facial spray. So you're going to do about an arm's length away from your face. And I do like 3 squirts. That's it. And it's going to set your makeup. It's going to moisturize your face. It's going to love your face. It's going to keep everything exactly where it is right now. So you don't have to touch everything up. Because the most annoying shit is when you go to the bathroom halfway through your day, you got mascara running down your face, your eyeshadow's everywhere, lipstick is halfway gone. This won't do it. It'll save your life. Ready? And that's it. I am so excited to keep doing videos with all of you guys. In the comments, please tell me what you want to see. Follow me on Instagram at Makeup with Shelves, and have the best weekend ever. Mwah!